Okay, so here we are in Windhelm. I started up another game and actually had a hard time starting in Windhelm. It crashed me twice when I tried to leave the inn. So this time I started somewhere else in Riften, moved up to Kynes Grove, walked into Windhelm, walked all around in through and out the inn and whatnot, and then out, and no issues. So can't get it to repeat. Not sure what's going on. Anyway, let's do this. Welcome back, guys. I am doing my next section of this test, which will have me going from Windhelm up to Winterhold, testing these out. Now, the new mods that I have added into this are the Percus Maximus overhaul. So this one could have problems. The fact that I already had one minor issue that I couldn't get to repeat, not terribly surprising considering Percus Maximus. So there you go. I did change two-handed animations, which I can't show you because I don't have a two-handed sword. I'm an idiot. I did change running with bow animations and the bow-legged jump, so those should all be better. I have added hold border banners, which we may... I don't think there's one right here. There might be one right here. I forget. But they should be about... Yep, there's one right there. Sweet. Obviously, Percus Maximus, and with that came Patches Maximus, to patch all of the weapons and armor and everything so that they are all even and equal and balanced and distributed, which is quite honestly that's the big feature about Percus Maximus that I like, is that it does all of that, plus new things from Winter Mist, of course. And as you might be able to tell from the sword on my back, I added a new weapon mod. This is the JRC Witcher swords. Looks good. I like it a lot. Very pretty. Actually started out with it, so that's fun. Anyway, let's head up. I love how foggy it is. Absolutely beautiful. Good job of Vividian. We'll head all the way up to Winterhold. See if we can get any crashes. Excuse me. I have a bit of a throat, whatever you want to call it. I spent the last couple of days pulling like 12-hour days out on a set for a new Hallmark film. So one of my friends was producing. I went on, helped him out a bit, had a bunch of fun for several days. But it tends to almost always get you a little bit sick. Or just tired. Or is it there? I always can find these. Amazing. Alright. You sleep. That's for you guys. Somebody let them know. Yeah. I fixed the fences thing from last time. I did have the incorrect mod installed. And those are the correct ones. And I like those a lot more. Especially because they do not replace the rock walls, which is so much more preferable. Alright, wolves, go away. And again, for anybody asking, I do things like open the menu and use a lot of those things at once because it helps to push the system. to make sure that it's actually stable, and helps me avoid false readings, as it were. There's no use in being able to walk around all of Skyrim, but not be able to loot, fight, or do things like that without crashes. If I don't test all those things, I can't tell. Hello, goats. I love it. There was once, because of ASIS, excuse me, sorry, throat thing. Because of ASIS, that I came across a place that had like 26 goats. It was quite funny looking. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There were just so many of them. They all looked terribly happy. It was brilliant. I'm hoping for that again someday. Excuse me. Maybe make a goat farm or something. Let's not die. That would be pointless. Take that hide shield. Okay, probably gonna take everything. Boots, hide bracers. So this is a spider steel sword, arming sword. Now, arming sword tells me that Percus Maximus has changed it. Cool. Mid-type. That's cool. Horse gray cape. Okay. Better not. What that was autosave. I have my autosave set to go off a lot. The only annoying part is it does cause that slight delay. But honestly, I would rather have that than, losing everything. Banded iron armor, iron boots, gauntlets, and an iron hammer. Oh, longswords, steel longswords, better. That's it. There we go. Right then. Nope, how about you? Iron katana. Oh. Bolt. Excuse me. So here we go. Go up to the shrine and way to the border. I'm really hoping that Percus Maximus and Legacy of the Dragonborn can play nice together, because having those two just would completely change exactly how my playthrough would go through. I'm really hoping that I can get those two proper together. Here. Come on. I haven't really put in any big texture packs yet. I suspect that set that I want to put on there is pushing that limit a lot, so I would prefer to have uniqueness over quality. So I'd rather put in things like JKs and Skyrim Plural Overhaul and Renthals than a bunch of texture packs, because they'll make the place look more different. Hold on. Nope. We're actually west someday. I'm hoping that when they do come out with that new Skyrim Special Edition, we can get past the 3.1 limit. That would probably be one of the biggest things in my specific case, I think, that would help to avoid crashes. Because for the most part, the mod list that I put together is very, very stable. I just run into issues where, even though I have a powerful system, the actual game itself has a hard time handling all of the textures and whatnot that I throw at it. So it gets overloaded. So what I've found is it's more of a game issue, less of a system issue. I'd like to fix the game so that my system can actually be fully utilized. That'd be great. We'll see. We're currently a couple weeks out from Special Edition being released. I imagine at that point there's going to be a flurry of things happening, new interest in Skyrim, which should be really, really, really cool. I'm actually very excited for that. Okay, head to the border. Well, let's head over to... With Frostfall on up in these areas, it's so difficult to stay warm. I'm actually considering lowering the amount that Frostfall makes you cold, I suppose. It's at a 1. I'm considering putting it at like 0.7 or 5. So that I do have to deal with the weather, but it is not the only thing that I have to deal with, and something that gets in the way of adventuring. I want it to be something that augments adventuring. So we'll see. Have to figure out what's the best time. If anybody has tried anything, found that it works really well for them, let me know. Comments, I'd appreciate that. I think this sword as well. I don't know. That's not JSwords. I don't think it's heavy weapons. Private Eye's heavy weapons. So it could be, of course, what's it called? Percus Maximus, because I know it does add some weapons. And plus, with Frostfall coming out here to the North Sea, they're just places that become almost off limits. Which, it's not bad. Like, I know you can make, like, snowberry extract and stuff. But, I mean, unless you know how to do that, know it's available, you wouldn't know to make it. And I don't necessarily know all of those things. I don't know. I haven't decided if I really want to go hardcore on the Frostfall, or if I just want it. I think I just want it to augment. But okay, let's go. Yeah, like getting out to this boat with Frostfall, pretty much death sentence, which is not fun. That's the only other thing that last time I did this, I noticed I ended up with like 6 Bow of the Hunt replicas, and it's the whole replica thing. Because I believe, actually, both Percus Maximus and Legacy of the Dragonborn do replicas. I'm positive. I know you can craft them in Legacy of the Dragonborn. Yeah, see, there's another. Like, I don't want that. That's annoying, but I don't know how to change how much those are showing up. Like, that to me is showing up too much. Big time. That's not okay. But I don't know how to affect that. If anybody knows, let me know, please. I would really like to not have, you know, a bunch of fake super powerful weapons that I'm running into every third guy. That's annoying. So I know Complete Crafting Overhaul, the crafting options, has artifact replicas, which is display recipes for unenchanted replicas of unique artifact caliber items. This includes unenchanted versions of Daedric artifacts, Nightingale items, and ancient Falmer armor. Great. I don't have it checked. So according to this mod, it's not doing it. But I believe Percus Maximus does its own. See the Dragonborn under there's I don't think there is. Display theology. Closet access by okay, so these are models. Okay, so it is not in the MCM for that. Excuse me. So, Ice Cream Assassin, Pendo, somebody, let me know. How do I not have tons of those running around? So, that gets annoying. It's displayed that much. Finish up heading over to Winterhold. Then you do that on. Especially when the Bow of the Hunt replica is worse than just a regular hunting bow. That feels weird. Like, what's the point? Hunting bow's the first bow you come across, and we have this really neat and cool looking nice things that are everywhere that are worse. That's... I don't see the point. I feel like there's something wrong there. So let me know. I'd appreciate any assistance, any advice, or views into your experiences with using these mods. Anybody has? There we go. There's the two-handed animation. I like that one more. Feels heavier. Let's finish going. It has been stormy and foggy this entire trip. So. Hello, horse. Okay, let's level. We'll do we'll take a horse. The water looks so much better now that I put purity. nuts today. Okay, you want to go home. None of that. Can you add in, 'cause I like Purity. I like Purity's water more than the Realistic Waters 2, I believe is what it's called. But I remember when I used Realistic Waters 2, it had an option to make the ice floats bob up and down. Can you use that with Purity? Is it just a thing that is an extra add-on? I wonder. That would be cool if I could just toss it in here and be able to have those bobbing up. I just really liked that subtle effect. Okay, so I believe these are all part of JK's. Really? What? It's unfortunate because there are certain places in Skyrim where I have found if you're potentially going to have a crash, you are more likely to have a crash. One of them is approaching. So let's see. Excuse me. All these shells are from Legacy of the Dragonborn. One of the reasons I love the game. That mod, it's just there's so many little things. And if you're a collector, which I definitely can be, it's just the best mod of so many ways that it awards you with achievements like that. And realistically, with something like Frostfall on, getting out here and finding all of those little seashells is actually kind of difficult. Or at least a pain. Okay, here we are on Winterhold. See if we can get into the city without a crash. And if we can without a crash, I will mark this as 100% because this save game had no crashes, and I was able to go through the area that I struggled with the other ones. I don't know what's wrong with that one. Winterhold discovered. Huh. I never noticed that. Is that from JK's or something else? Okay. Alright, I think we are good. Thanks guys for watching. Next time, we will be going from Winterhold down into Everstead. A pretty long run there. So, I will see you guys then. Cheers.